Hi, Crowster here with another Namco arcade long play. Today I will be playing Xevious. Some people pronounce the name as Xevious. This is an iconic shooter game by Namco set in a faraway world shrouded in mystery, and has a connection to wonders of the world in its story, such as the bird geoglyph that you see in some of the stages. This game is pretty straightforward. You control an aircraft named Solvalo, which is armed with a zapper for aerial enemies and a blaster for bombing ground based enemies. This particular game becomes more aggressive the more aggressively you play, if that makes any sense. Throughout the game, there is a difficulty ranking system that'll build as you play, increasing the difficulty of the kinds of enemies in the air that you will encounter throughout the playthrough. Simply survive as long as you can on a credit and destroy as many air and ground targets as you possibly can. I'm waiting for the demo sequence. There we go. Gotta love Easter eggs. That message varies in pirated versions of the game. Ordinarily, the game doesn't show the stage number, though you can display it while playing the game in arcade archives, as long as the enemy level and the location of soul citadels and special flags, which I am playing with that feature off because that's considerably cheating. These ring robots are called toroids. They're easy raids. They dodge you as soon as you approach them. While bombing ground-based targets, try to go for the circles with the red lines on them, the Zolbaks. Those are radars and will slightly decrease difficulty of enemies. Special flags are iconic in this game. You have the option to get an extra life or 10,000 points for picking one up. I'm playing with the 10,000 points. The option exists in arcade archives and just a few other versions of the game. Not necessarily every compilation this game was featured in. The lograms and demograms actually shoot you, unlike the Baras and the Zolbaks, so try to destroy them with a blaster if you can. The exact location of special flags is randomly decided for every playthrough within 4 specific rows, so you're not guaranteed to find one in a playthrough. There are also soul citadels, which you'll see later on. If you drop a bomb while the target site is blinking while there's no target, you'll reveal a soul citadel, and you can get some pretty good points for revealing those. Here's the infamous Bacuras, the indestructible floating tiles that come your way. Here's my first soul citadel. It's hard to remember where every single one in the game is. Special flag. Your game sucks. Sorry, I legitimately hate Grobda. In my opinion, Grobda is the most unfair arcade game Namco 80s Arcade has ever known. Apart from maybe Kaite Takara Segashi, which I never played. Can't love them all. This giant UFO is called the Andor Genesis. It appears with an aggressive batch of enemies like the Staccatos and has 4 cannons that shoot at you. You can blow its cannons off, and you defeat it by dropping a blaster into its core in the middle. These are called Torcons. They come after a level up after the level range of the Toroids that we saw earlier. The saw blade-like enemies are called Zoshis, and they are very maneuverable and can corner you if you're not careful around them. I didn't get the special flag in this stage, in this playthrough. It's along the lines of around here. These fast diamond particles are called Gidospario. You have the option to disable the glitch, where their explosions get distorted in some versions of the game, like Namco Museum DS and here in Arcade Archives. Garudarotas are gonna be a huge problem if I leave them alive. More Bacuras. That air enemy is called a copy. They immediately dash away from you after they shoot their bullet. I did find 3 out of the 4 special flags in this playthrough. Not bad at all. Some Grobdas dodge your attack if you attempt to bomb them. That air enemy is called a Tarazi, and it's extremely hard to land a hit on them. The start of Area 8 has the Namco logo in the trees, if you pay attention. These air enemies are called Jaras. They move just like Toroids, except a lot faster. Oh no, not Zoshis. I hate these enemies. At the start of Area 9, you automatically get Gydosparios and then Zoshis, regardless of enemy level. Then we got the Shianite, whatever this is supposed to represent in the story. Followed by one extremely dangerous Garo Sakato, and then another Andor Genesis. There are 16 areas in the game in total. We got copies. After these 8 domograms, you get attacked by 3 Garo Sakatos in a row. Besides creating a huge wave of bullet shrapnels, they also release these particles that kinda go after you. I struggle to avoid them, and I accidentally cut out the scene with the second one in the video editing. Sorry. Every so often, Torkons and Jaras can attack together. The Dorotas here can really be a kind of bullet hell situation, as people would say. Losing a stock will also decrease the enemy level for air enemies, and if you get close enough to the end of the area and lose a stock, you'll start on the next area from there. This stage also gave me some problems. At this part of the stage, you automatically get Zoshis, regardless of your enemy level, and some of them come from behind. Talk about cheap. We got Jaras and Ghettosparios both at once. Without pause buffering, this is usually as far as I get. I can't dodge the attacks of Bragzicatos, well, for the life of me. Trying to escape? Ha! The Andor Genesis does retreat if you fail to destroy its core fast enough. Another one, huh? Good enough. Ipsacatos appear from random spawns based on the enemy level. They can go slow. They can come down without moving and then detonate at random, or they can move like they do on the Andor Genesis spawns on higher levels. Dangerotas. Well, thanks to the Dorotas, I couldn't quite make it to the end of that stage properly. After clearing Area 16, you loop back to Area 7, and then you loop from there in that respective loop until you game over. And with that wraps up my Xevious playthrough. I got 9 other arcade games by Namco on my channel in long play form if you want to check those out. I got Pac-Man, Galaxian, Dig Dug, Mappy, a couple more obscure games. Lots of different games going on, and more to come. So stay tuned for those, and I'll see you guys as soon as I feel like uploading them. Till then, I am Crowster. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye.